It's kind of like pulling the rug out from the physical body, which is fine. It's beautiful because guess what's there to support the experience? As soon as I pull that rug out, it's like, oh, the quantum field is here. Why didn't you say so? And that there is the entire essence of our approach to working on things. Someone has a knee injury, all I want to do is invite that structure to collapse back into the quantum field. Someone has a degenerative disc. I want to invite that structure. Why? As soon as neutrality opens up in that space, it brings a flood of electrons, of blood, of lymph, cosmic energy, all designed to help reestablish a new framework of integrity and form. This is a big part. Understanding this progression is a big part for working on your own stuff. In other words, if you have an injury or a back problem, or I know if I have an injury, or if I do something or I'm not feeling well, I know if I get, it's not just me using the laser. I'm using the laser till the situation decompresses, and then I hit the. Now it's decompressed. Now there's a new kind of foundation, and now it's filling in with energy. Does that make sense? And so now I'm filling in. And I know that if I take the things in my body or the people that I work with, I'll tell you, if I'm doing a demonstration on someone and I really want them to get a proper, full experience, I know that first start point of me spending an extra 5 minutes making sure I get them on the right program, I try this one first. And if I'm not totally sure about it, I go to the next one. But when I get them on the right one, and they go like that, I know I can walk away, and I know that degree that they're going to feel improvement. And it's all in that first moment. And then there's a process. That process goes, they unwind for a little bit, and then after they unwind, they shift, and now their field starts to go like this, and it starts to fill up. And then they totally dissolve into still point. And that's when, and that process can take 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes on a given area. A knee, or a whole process I'm doing. I tell you, I always really, for me, we used to go around, the two of us, and do a lot. And the people that want to get more involved get a direct experience of neutrality, filling in that space and resetting it. Those are the people that walk away and they're like, how did the knee feel this much better in years of having knee problems? How did chronic fatigue feel like I want to now go out into a store when I haven't wanted to do that? And it's got nothing to do with the laser. The laser just happens to be a physical tool that has the effect of inducing that response. I'll touch on that a little bit later because that has to do specifically with a really new approach to scalar energy that we embrace in our approach, in our technology. And I'll touch on that a little bit later because that technology, that approach of the new scalar energy that we fashion our devices around induces the still point response. It is that energy that induces the body to want to do that response. That's really why I go to these points. In my life, if I can dissolve these points, my structure doesn't want to set around my body and around thinking. I can tell right away if I haven't unwound for a while and I go and unwind, it's like things are starting to, I'm a little overreactive or there's a little bit of stuff going on. I go and I do a good unwind and it's like I'm back. It's harder for energy to coagulate. It's kind of like a plug. You know, it's like plugging up something. You know, you release the plugs. And the stuff's not going to, energy isn't going to stay contained. These are like if you had like a big dam, you know, you had this big reservoir and the dam kept all the water there. Well, you go around, you pull the plugs, and now the energy that's been contained in that dam says, well, the heck with staying here, we're going to expand out a little bit. For me, these 3 points are like saying to the energy that's normally contained in the body, the heck with staying contained in the body. Let's flood out into the quantum field. And so for me, when I work on my body, I want to every day before I do anything else make sure that there's nothing dammed up. And when I give someone an experience of a laser session, I have two goals. One, to work on the area, the issue that they think is going on, and that probably is going on. And two, to unplug the dam so they dissolve back into their quantum field. And I tell you, the people that end up wanting to get involved in getting a laser, they're either someone who got relief from a situation that was, and the same thing on the injury. If the injury is plugged up, it's an injury. You release it and clear it, well, then there's nothing there anymore.